Hello everyone, hi! Welcome back to another round of TGC Tours. We're in Challenge Circuit CCL today, as we were yesterday, and Johnny Drama presents the quest for victory here at the Avalon Club. We went into round 2, we posted a round +4 in round 1. It's a pretty solid start. Let's take a look at the scoreboard now that it's updated. I'm recording this on Monday. So the scoreboard won't have updated for round 2, but it will have updated my round 1 scores, as well as everyone else that have put in scores so far. So I'm just going to take a look at it very quickly here. So we'll see that we are in 29th place with a +4. They haven't situated the cut line just yet. So hopefully we're on the good side of it. Now, so far, only 16 people have hit below par scores. So that should leave the cut line being pretty generous to us. So if we can hit another +4 and keep our score in single digits, we should be doing all right. Because there's a lot of big scores down here at the bottom, and and chances are they're probably just going to get bigger. And these people will probably also fall into double digits as well if they trend in the same direction. So as long as we can kind of put in a solid score here, and not hit water hazards like we did before, I think we'll do all right. I think we'll do fine. Anyway, I was going to say the time for talking is over, but let's be real. If the time for talking was over and this was just like a quiet video, excuse me. Apparently, Mr. Connolly here is joining us on this round. Maybe he's just ghosting here. I hit Manny's party. Okay, he's not on my party, but he is on the course. So, chances are we might see him around on the course. We might see his ghost balls here, and see how he's doing. Ah, yeah, it's just showing him as a ghost. Okay, that's alright. So, our first time around here, we managed to head into the swamp here. There's a pretty strong wind going, so we want to aim away from the water hazard and avoid it this time. These freaking cables are out of control here. I'm constantly gonna brushing them up against them with like the side of my wrist, and it's just like, what are you doing? Alright. Line drive up the gut. A little bit fast. Wind should carry it a little bit more towards center again. And that is a solid first drive, just on the very fringes of the fairway. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just going to like show. I wonder, is there a way to disable the ghost here? So I'm not sure if I want to see it on. The golfer's in my active game. Okay, can I remove him from the active game, please? Maybe it's just going to show his ghost after everyone. We are heading into strong wind here, so maybe the club up might be the good idea here. I did hit it a little bit slow. Oh my god, I was gonna say I hit it a little bit slow, but geez, we hit it very slow. So much slice on it, we actually managed to completely miss the green here. Okay, so we did get rid of the ghost. That's pretty good. Okay, splash up with a pitching wedge, please. That's heading close. But no cigar. 10 foot for par. He's done it. That is a pretty good start, considering that the last time out on this hole we hit a double bogey. That is pretty dang good. Alright, we shall move on to hole number 2 here. No more strong winds here. Training a little bit on the fast side. Wind is blowing it back towards the fairway. Will it catch a good bounce and stay on, or will it just skims a little bit into the rough here on the side? Heavy rough on the side, not even like a fringe of light rough at all. Interesting. Also, interesting position to like have the pin up here on this little kind of, for lack of a better term, a little pedestal up here in the top left corner of the green here. A slow shot is going to get us onto the fairway, or maybe even onto the green fringe here at the very back. It's actually going to roll us. Is that on the green or on the fringe? I can't really tell from here. It looks like it may be on the fringe. Okay, it is on the fringe, which means we can chip. We do have to be careful though, because we don't want it to overrun, and we don't want it to go down that slope. We do have to be very, very careful here. Oh, that was so close. It was a little bit fast. If it wasn't much like a lot of chips in our last game, if it wasn't fast, it actually was going in. But still, 2 pars to start us off here in round 2. Pretty good. Pretty good. Third hole here, par 3, 210 yarder. Again, wind is drifting to the left. We're going to aim a little bit closer towards this bunker and hope that the wind will carry us back towards the pin. It's a little bit fast. The wind is going to carry it back a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. It's going to stay in the heavy rough. It's not going to make it all the way into the sand here. Chip shot with the sand wedge. It'll land and bounce on the roll here. So I feel like that'll have good carry on it, but no, it's dragged too far away. I was hoping it would land a bit closer than that. We are 9 feet away from the hole for par. He's got it. Well, 3 in a row. 3 in a row to start us off here. Pretty good start to the round, all things considered. I want to start knocking in some birdies here very soon though, because we really want to start sending our way back up the leaderboard instead of down it. Granted, now pars will probably push us up the leaderboard, considering how much of a challenge this course has been, and the way that everyone played round 1. A 3 would get us onto the green here. It might overshoot. It's a little bit fast, and the wind's going to carry it. It's going to carry it into that sand trap though. It will lie pretty evenly in the sand trap, which is, like, I'd say, at least it's good compensation that, it's not going to be like a very bad lie penalty. But that splash shot coming out of here is going to leave us in a good position. 5 feet for birdie. Line it up, knock it down. Needle has been moved in the right direction. We are now +3 overall. Hit the fairway in regulation. Alright. I feel like this is doable. We just drive down here. We are driving into the wind fast. Will at least pull us away from that bunker, but it's going to pull us too far, I think. Especially when you take the wind into consideration. It's going to pull us into that heavy rough here on the left. And it's going to leave us with a very bad shot coming out of here. We're shooting into the wind. We have a lie penalty, so I'm going to double club up to the 6 iron here. And as we do for most of this game, we hit and we hope. And it's the hope that kills you. We've gone rough to rough here. We are looking to try and splash up with the gap wedge here for birdie. We can get a good lie on it here. Maybe good enough for par. Or it's going... Ooh! Baby! That was close! That was incredibly close. You could see the trajectory move as it just skimmed the edge of the hole there. Oh man, that would have been an unbelievable shot if that had gone in. Oh man. That was so good, dude. That was so good. 6th hole here. It's another par 4. We've got this little U-shaped bunker here in the middle. Wind is going heavy-ish left. So we're going to aim for the right-hand side here. It's a little slow. Wind should carry us back onto the fairway. This bounce should hopefully help. It did not. Again, it's very hard to judge this stuff here. 7 iron with shooting with our back to the wind. A club up to get out of the rough, and then shooting with our back to the wind should take us over those bunkers and onto the green. Again, it's a slow shot. It's bad coming out of here. We are going to end up in the bunker. It's going to roll back down, so we don't have as steep of an incline to climb here. Splash up with the pitching wedge, please. It's going to get close. It's going to go too far, and then the roll is just going to carry it. Clubbing up wasn't the option there. I feel like that was a mistake. We did land a little bit on the incline there. 25 feet for par. That's overhit. It wasn't quite overhit, it was just over-aimed a little bit. Tap in for bogey, and that leaves us back with even on the day. We're back down to +4 overall. Still, not in a position where we can actively complain about anything here. We're doing well so far. We have the pieces of the puzzle that we need. It's just we haven't been able to like put them together in a comprehensive fashion that has left us in a really good position. Can I get a flop shot here, please? With our back to the wind, 46 yard. It is a little bit fast. So it is going to be a bit further away from the hole than I would have liked. And it leaves us on a little incline. But we can hopefully manage to get this 12-footer in for birdie. It's rolling too far wide. It's also a little bit overhit. 4-foot tap in for par. Nails it. That's alright. I'm okay with 2 tap putts so far. As long as I'm not 3-putting, I think I'm doing okay. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people in the comment section here being like, "Well, why are you happy with 2 putts? You should be 1-putting this stuff." And I'm like, no, I'm not that good. Until I can start hitting 1 putts on a regular basis, then I'm going to be happy with 2 putts. That I should have clubbed up for. And now I'm really, I'm on the green and I'm a long way out. I'm 72 yards from home. Not far enough to where I can putt. I'm putting straight. My putting line isn't obscured, so I can't hit a chip shot. What I can do, however, is aim a little bit over here and hope for the best. It's not going to go near the hole. It's unfortunate. It is going all the way off the green, actually. In fact, that's really bad for us. Chip in. Oh, it just sinks for par. I thought I underhit that by like 2%. I thought it was going to just dangle on the edge of the hole there. But it managed to touch down here. A very nice putt. A very lucky putt, but a very nice putt. And we are almost through the front 9, and we're looking at even ball here. A very significant improvement on round 1, where we hit that water hazard. And we finished 2 over on the first round, the first time of asking. Stay on the fairway here, 320 yards. I feel like the driver might hit too far. Now, there is a lie penalty on the driver. It's 84%. But I feel like if we do hit the driver here, it'll get us close to, if not on the green here. Gonna get us into the sand trap. But it does leave us in the splash zone here. Heavy wind coming at us here. Oh, he's hit that far too hard. I should not have clubbed up for that at all. Oh, that was rough. That has turned from a possible birdie position into, oh my god, how am I going to save par from this? There's not that much roll on here, but there is that little incline uphill that I need to try and avoid. Come on, get a little close. Not quite close enough, but however, 10 foot with a little bit of roll here. That should go in for par. And you know what? Par is fine. We had 1 birdie, we hit 1 bogey, we finished the front 9 even. That has been very good so far. Very good. I'm impressed with myself for that. Driving into the wind here on par 10. Wind coming pretty straight right at us. Ugh. These fast drives are just disgusting. It's not going to stay on the fairway. It is going to go into that heavy rough again. I'm trying to aim for the middle of the fairway here on this par 5. Oh god, that was a brutal hit. It was very fast. It's going to stay on the fairway though. Yeah, that was a brutal hit. You could tell just as soon as it made contact with the as soon as I made contact with the ball, you just knew right away. It's just like, oh god, this shot's just destined for disaster, really. It's a little bit fast. The wind should carry it. However, it's going to overshoot the hole here. It's going to overshoot the green as well. We're going to be on the fringe. And now we're chipping back the way for birdie. And get it to sit here and get on this downhill section and roll it down towards the hole. Rolled it too hard, too fast. Ugh, it's off the green again. Oh boy, this is a trick. This is a tricky green today. Oh, this particular hole anyway on the 10th. I'll try and chip back in the other direction. Come on. Come on, roll back a little bit. No roll back. So we're going to start the back 9 here with a bogey, unfortunately. Which kind of puts us on the back foot, like, immediately. However, it's nothing that we can't recover from. And we're still only 1 over on the round, which we can be still very, very proud of so far. Can I get my driver, please? That's very fast. That's going to run into the exact same problem I ran into the first time on this course. Or is it? It's going to go into the sand here. Go very far down into the bottom of this bunker. Please stop rolling. That's a... No, God, we're in a steep, steep bunker here. You're in a steep, steep bunker. I'd have to go for the flop shot here rather than the splash shot. It is going to get us out of there. That's where it's going to leave us. I think he was pretty happy with that shot. For birdie, 20 feet. It's going close. It's not going close enough, however. Will leave us with a 2 tap for a par though, 6 feet. He's done it. Would have loved to have had that birdie back straight away, and we got very, very close, so we can still be like very happy that, you know, at least our putts are getting closer. Okay, now this is the tricky one. We have a lot of wind here. Our pitching wedge is going to leave us too short. Our 9-iron is probably going to leave us too long. I feel like we got to use the pitching wedge because the wind is going to blow it towards the hole. I feel like oh no, it's not going to be a green in regulation here. Please stop, ball. Stop. That really left us in a bad situation. We flop up here. Or, sorry, splash up. Left us in a really good spot. 6 foot tap in for par. You can still be happy with that. I can still be very happy with that. That is perfectly alright. Hole 13 here at round 2, the Avalon Club. And the quest for victory. Driving directly into the wind. It's a little bit fast, just shy of a perfect swing there. 102% power. If this stays out of the bunker, I can be happy with it. It stayed out of the bunker. So we're in a pretty good spot here. Can we splash up for eagle? We can. We can get very close! We can get very close with that. 5 foot tap in for birdie, and we're back on even ball again for the round. He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. That's grand. Two bogeys, 2 birdies. You can be very, very pleased with that performance so far. 5 holes left to go here. And it's time to break out the 3 hybrid here. Shooting into the wind once more. That is perfect in terms of accuracy. Wind carried it a little bit. Will it stay on the green or will it roll to the fringe? It's going to roll to the fringe, it's going to roll off the fringe and onto the fairway. That is a bad shot. I should have underclipped it. Okay. Now, can I get my splash shot, please? 25 yards from the fairway. Splash goes a little bit fast. Will leave us close enough to the pin to the point where we can get par off a nice tap in. Again, can be very happy with that. Just gonna keep the ball rolling, move swiftly onwards here. Hole 15. Reach the green in hole 15 under regulation. I don't have my confidence about me in terms of being able to accomplish this challenge. It's a little bit fast. So pretty good carry there, 275 yards to the bounce. 296 to the roll. That's pretty good. We have to clear this tree line on our way over there. We're going up 7 feet, we're shooting into the wind, so I feel like if we go up to the 3 hybrid, I think that should do it. It will clear the tree line. Will it clear the green? It will unfortunately clear the green, so it's not a green in regulation. Does leave us in a good chippable position, however. That is perfectly aimed, not perfectly lied. Does leave us with a nice comfortable tap in though for par. Now, par ball is good. Especially in a course like this, par ball is good. If we can just stay where we are and not regress, we'll move up the rankings, I feel. The people that are ahead are going to stay ahead. The people who are behind are going to fall further behind. So as long as we can stay where we are, we'll be doing good. I could also be talking a load of bollocks, but maybe the less said about that, the better. 324 yards, pretty good drive so far. 3 hybrid's going to go too far. Have to break out the 4 iron for this. Actually, the 3 hybrid with a lie penalty actually might not be so bad of an option here. It's going to get on the green. Will it go all the way off the green though? That's actually going to get pretty close to the pin here. Just over 200 yards. It's a good recovery shot if I ever saw one. 9 feet for a birdie. Ah! 4 feet for par. That's one putt I want back. I feel like I could have done... after such a great second shot out of the rough there, I felt like that deserved a birdie. And I just couldn't really do it justice. 2 holes left and we're still even on the round. A little fast, but otherwise right up the gut. 103% power. Gonna overshoot these bunkers here in the midsection. That is a great drive. 332 yards, ladies and gentlemen. That is a phenomenal drive. We're going to pitch up here. Our backs to the wind. 102 yards and it's an 18 feet increase in elevation. I feel like that's going to get us pretty close. It's going to go a little bit over and the roll is going to wrap around. It's actually going to roll off the green here and onto the fairway. You hate to see it. Really and truly, you hate to see it. That's another denial of a green in regulation there. I'm going to try and splash this up here. Too hard. For par. Jams it in. Let's go. Let's actually go. I really need to be starting to convert some of these pars into birdies though. That's the one thing I'll say. Hit the fairway in regulation in hole 18. Easier said than done. It's a pretty narrow one. That, my friends, is a perfect drive. As long as it doesn't perfectly go into that little creek on the left. And we did not, in fact, hit the fairway in regulation there. Can we hit our 3 hybrid and get ourselves close? That is a perfect 3 hybrid shot out of heavy, heavy rough. It's going to get us a good 190 yards. We're getting closer to the pin. Arguably not close enough, however. Hit me with that lob wedge flop shot and let the wind carry it the rest of the way home. It's looking beautiful. That is looking beautiful. For birdie to hit my first under par TGC Tours round. He's done it! Let's go! First time under par in TGC Tours. You'll love to see it. Oh man. -1. Woohoo! Oh, I'm well excited about that. I'm so delighted. I somehow managed to pull it off. Right after I said, oh well, it's time to turn some of these pars into birdies, and right at the end, he gets it. With an absolutely beautiful flop shot approach. That's so good, dude. That's so good. Oh man. I really want to dive into rounds 3 and 4 right now, but I want to wait until I see if I make the cut here with this +3. I should do, given that a lot of the field are kind of flagging a little bit, and like there's so many people that aren't hitting below par rounds. I feel like this is going to leave us in a fantastic position. Thank you all very much for watching. It's been a great round 2 here this afternoon. Hopefully you'll join me again on Thursday. Actually, will it be Thursday or will it be Friday? I can't remember. Well, Friday's going to be New Year's Day. Thursday's going to be New Year's Eve, so I will be finished work early on New Year's Eve. But it might be a late upload on Thursday. But hopefully I will see you then. Have a wonderful New Year's. Have a safe New Year's. Drink responsibly. Social distance wherever you can. If you are meeting up with friends, make sure you stay safe. And hopefully we will see you all in 2021. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Take care.